All right, guys, it's time for the speed round. So Earn Your Sunday, presented by Lowe's. We're going to see who's earning some awards from you guys. I know it's just week 10, and Jason, you don't like to crown anybody, but we're going to do it anyway. At week 10, who is your MVP?
I'm going to go with Sam Darnold. A little bit of a dark horse here. I really like Seattle's team, and I think they're going to be there at the end of this thing. And Sam Darnold has meant so much to their team. I think they're a balanced team. They play really good defense. I think they're well coached. JSN is a remarkable player, but I think the guy running the show there, Darnold, is making a huge difference for their team. So I expect them to continue winning. I expect them to be there at the end of this thing, and I think Sam Darnold's my guy right now.
Saquon Barkley warmed it up for Jonathan Taylor to get the MVP this year.
He walked so Jonathan Taylor
exactly.
could run.
And Jonathan Taylor, the year he's having, 5 games with 3 touchdowns. What he just did today, I mean, unbelievable. I think his ability in the run game and in the pass game to just be a guy, get the ball in my hands over and over and over again, good things are going to happen, and he's been doing that. I think he's going to earn the MVP this year.
Hey, and with the AFC, you know, multiple teams with 2 losses, they may have to play it all the way through to week 18 to get the 1 seed, so he can't take the last week off, and that could give him a shot at the single-season record. Matthew Stafford, first player in NFL history with 3 straight games of 4 or more touchdown passes and no interceptions. He's 37. There are all those questions about his back in July, and was he going to be healthy, and if he is healthy, how long is he going to stay healthy? He's incredible. He looks as good as he ever has. Coach, you were saying earlier he's gotten to that Tom Brady point late in the career where there's nothing you haven't seen. You can diagnose every play. He's doing no-look passes. The Rams' defense is very good, and their offense is very great. And Matthew Stafford is the reason for all of it. I think he's the MVP.
I wrote down Stafford, but just to give a couple other names real quickly, I'll say that earlier this week on Fantasy Football Happy Hour, on Wednesdays, we have a segment where we do future bets. Like, in one of the ones we did this week was who's gonna win the MVP, and Lamar Jackson was 22-1. I said there's no world in which Lamar Jackson should ever be 22-1 to win the MVP. They're gonna win that division, the Ravens are, and you just sort of see what if you really want to go the definition of most valuable player, look what the Ravens are without Lamar Jackson, and look at what they are with him there. I don't think he's going to win, but he shouldn't be 22-1. So I'll just give you one more. This is for my guy Devin. How about Drake Maye?
I was waiting.
I mean, like, seriously,
he's the only guy left.
Patriots are 8-2. They're tied for the best record in the NFL. They've won 7 straight games, as we've talked about here. And you just sort of think about who's, that team has had a bunch of different injuries. They're trying to find their identity, and Drake Maye has been there at the center of it. Like, I don't know that he wins this year, but he's going to be one of the finalists for sure.
Okay, I get a second bite at the apple.
Yeah.
Okay. There's nobody left. What, are you kidding me? How about Daniel Jones? Are you kidding? I mean, leads the league in passing, touchdowns, all that stuff. His numbers stack up there with Stafford's. I mean, talk about Indianapolis without him. Not real good. Not much hope there. Did anybody have the Indianapolis Colts leading the AFC at this point? Jonathan Taylor, great story. I think Shane does a great job, Anarumo. But without that quarterback and the level he's played at, he's making all the big plays in the big moments. They're winning a lot of games.
And a dynamic to keep in mind, Daniel Jones, Jonathan Taylor, they could divide the votes a little bit and open it up for somebody else. Because you've seen that. You saw that with Dak and Zeke in 2016. There was a lot of talk, both of them Rookie of the Year, MVP, and it dilutes the votes for the 2 individuals.
All right, well, that's just through week 10. Who right now is the favorite, JK? Did you tell me Drake Maye before? Drake Maye. How about that?
Wow.
Drake!
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.